All right. Good afternoon, everybody, and evening for those of you over there in Europe. It is that time once again. Hey, Lonix, hey, Kai, Moon, Deplorable, Temple, Adam, good to see you guys. Hey, Red Deer. Oh, Moon, good call out. Good call out. I gotta swallow some of these pills here. Hey, Siren. And Deplorable, happy birthday to you. I sent you a couple of credits. Star Citizen yesterday, I want to say. Hopefully get you back on the trade loops. Oh yeah, Sire, that's the thing. You know, that's what I hate about this cough. Like, I'm stuck with it. I'm stuck with it. And it annoys me so much. Like, do you know how hard it is to record anything? Like, I have to splice up so much crap, and it just, it makes it so hard to do anything that has me talking for an extended period of time where I can't just, take a break, or mute it, or whatever else. Hey, BTR. Good to see you, man. But yeah, it's that damn ACE inhibitor cough. Give me a sec. Let me actually throw this pill back. Sorry, I'm doing exposition instead of actually taking the damn medicine. Also, Moon, I finally turned off the Windows HDR, so I think I kind of see what you mean, although it still looks darker over on the other screen versus what I have here. Oh, Deplorable, that's awful, man. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, Moon, like, that's the thing, okay. I've always got water on hand. Problem is, I just constantly have to, like, run to the bathroom for, like, a pee break. Okay, what is going on? Like, what wind is blowing all this debris? Do you guys see this? Is it always this windy in space? I could have swore there was a season 3 episode of Transformers that told me there was no wind in space, but that looks like the forces of wind are acting on these little space giblets here. Yeah, Siren, how's it been? Sorry. Moon, I saw that post you had of the base price titanium. Congratulations. Wonder if I can grab some of that today. Well, yeah, but like, I feel like I could be in one of those commercials for what is? I forget what it was. There was for like bladder control or whatever. Because like as soon as it's like, as soon as I can actually feel my bladder being like, hey, I've got to go. Like I have to like jump up and run to the bathroom. So like, oh, I can hold it for a while. Like back in the day, if I went to a movie and had to go to the bathroom, it's like, I could wait till the movie's over. These days, I don't think I could. Hey, Ted. I don't remember putting this on my ship. What paint job was this? Hey, Death. Yeah, no, like, listen, I'll just wait for stuff to come out on, streaming services. That's it, Moon. Yeah, you know what? This stream brought to you by, what's a Depends, that's it. Nah, deplorable. It's also, it's part of the medicine that I take. The lisinopril, like, some other stuff. Diuretic, so it basically just makes you have to go to the bathroom all the time. Nice, Ted. Congratulations. Is it nice? Is it pretty? Is it shiny? Hey, James. Not so bad. Still got the cough, but, why not? Let's see if we can just make this a little bit, I don't know, brighter. Is it the brightness? It should be the brightness, right? What does 60 look like? That's pretty bright. Like I can see things. Is that good for you, Moon? Can you see stuff? Do I need to crank it up to like 70? Yeah, James, but then I'd have to, like, buy milk. Or something else that came in a gallon jug. Oh, death. Okay, so listen, I have no idea what the Drake Mule is. Like, I know it's, like, supposed to be a ground vehicle, or whatever. But, like, is it gonna have a purpose? Like, does it have some sort of, gameplay attached to it? Or is it just, what's it gonna do? That's what I want to know. What is it gonna do? Still a tiny bit dark, huh? And Ted, is it shiny? Sorry, I want to sing Shiny from Moana now. It's like the best song to come out of a Disney / and/or Pixar movie in a long time. Man, I hope it's a cargo truck. You know what I hope it is? You know what, Death? Alright. I'm calling it. This is gonna be my BS prediction for the Drake Mule. Are you ready for this? It is a cargo truck for moving cargo from the cargo area of an outpost to your ship. Basically like a space forklift, but like those little Japanese K trucks, That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping the Mule is. It just hauls the boxes back and forth, so then you can, hand load your cargo with a cargo refactor. So I bet they had to make something before the cargo refactor got out. That way they could actually, make some money off of it. Hey, Power. Oh, it could be a boat. It could be name it like the Drake Crab or the Drake Manatee or some other aquatic-based, Oh, come on, Timble. There is nothing in Drake's lineup that enables piracy. Like... Oh, no, Adam. Okay, so the picture from the Drake Mule Reddit post is a fake. But, it is a ground vehicle, according to the leaks page. Oh, come on, Moon. Don't tempt me with the Drake Lobster. Oh. I mean, okay. James, like, the Drake lineup is cosplay piracy. Kind of like how Harley Davidson is cosplay motorcycling. Like, okay. this looks like something a pirate would fly, but really it's just like some suburban dad still wearing his leather jacket from his high school days. Like, it looks intimidating, but once you realize, you know, that it has a 9-to-5 job and has actually dropped money into a 401k, it's not actually some rocker dude. Like, it's just, you know, someone's dad still trying to wear their jackets and patches and everything else, you know. It's cosplay piracy. I mean, hell, the first ship we had that could actually interdict something wasn't even a Drake ship, you know? I'm gonna drop out a little early. I mean, you know, hell, a cutlass can get dropped by most freighter ships these days, you know? Yeah, exactly, Power, exactly. Well, they look tough. I mean, that might be a sore take on things, but I don't feel like the Drake lineup is very piratey, you know? Like, it looks like a pirate ship. Like, you see a cutlass and you go, oh wow, like, I hope I never see one of those on the trade lanes. Like, I don't want to get pirated. Hey, look at that! Look at that! We're getting pirated! Ha 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 ha! What is it? What is it? Oh wow, that was instant. Look at that. Oh look! It's a Valkyrie. That's not a pirate ship. That's not a Drake. Which one I bet that's a Gladius right there? I'm gonna bet that's a Gladius. Let's see, we got a Valkyrie and an M50. Yep, those look like Drake ships to me. Hey, Ape. Hey, no pay. Good to see you, man. You know what? We might actually pull up on these wrecks, though. Yeah, exactly. How did this happen? Like, that was a perfect example. Look at that. Like, we get here, we get pirated. No Drake ships. Hold on. Let me put on my accent. It's like, oh goodness, I'm glad it wasn't any Drake ships. Otherwise, I'd be in real trouble. Oh no. Oh no. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, exactly, Power. Like the poor Cutlass just, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like it has confidence issues now. Hey, let's get gaming. Ooh, death. Sorry, Timble. Once upon a time, it was like an overly convoluted Midwestern accent, and then I just kind of started using it for all sorts of, like, I don't know, someone who had clutched their pearls at a Backstreet Boys poster in the mid-2000s, you know? It's like, oh, I don't like how they gyrate up there. That's just not very, I don't know. Something not, becoming of a young youth. One of those, you know? Like, oh, I hope I don't see any Drake ships on my way to Ariel. Hey, Brian. Yeah, exactly. How did this happen? Like, Drake ships, like, okay, like, I get the whole they're supposed to be cheap thing, even though, you know, dollar per feature, they're literally the most expensive ships in the game. But, you know, lore-wise, they're supposed to be, you know, cheap, ramshackle, no frills. Hey, David. Oh, deplorable. Do you want it? You want me to sing for you? Me sing for my supper? I can do that. Let me just land here. Because we're at the, you know, awkward spot of being super close to the land. Hey, Arthur. Good to see you, man. Tell you what. Glad I actually got started on time today. I've been a mess the last few weeks, guys. I'm sorry. How do you rap that? I don't know if I could rap, man. Like, I'd sound like... I don't know. I feel like I would sound... incredibly... vanilla. Not like Vanilla Ice vanilla. I mean just like... really bad. You know what? We'll take the big bad today. I think I've healed. I'm willing to move on. I'm willing to trust landing pads again. So we'll just, you know, actually use one of these. Ships don't explode as much anymore, right? Am I off the pad? I am. It's like the biggest pad here. And I've spent so long not landing on them that I somehow miss it. Naked HD XYZ online strips. Listen, man. Listen, if you're advertising any strips, it better be chicken strips, alright? Ooh. Ooh, with lemon garlic. Man, I want chicken wings now. Like, okay, like, you get, like, chicken wings slathered in lemon... I think it's lemon garlic. Or is it lemon... lemon... It's yellow. I know it's yellow. And then you dip it in marinara. I used to dip all my wings in marinara. Whenever I would be forced to meet someone at Buffalo Wild Wings. Hey, Gutierrez. You know, Randy, that's a good question. That's a good question. I guess you just have to take your skin off. Oh, power, that sucks, man. Alright. Alright, deplorable. Let me take a swig of water here. And David, pizza does sound great. I would get wings and pizza, but our Pizza Hut actually went out of business. Like, how does a Pizza Hut go out of business? Especially because we only had 2 pizza places, and the other one was Domino's. And while they have seating, it's not exactly a place you dine in. Like, I think they have seating because they're required to. I don't know why they have seating at a Domino's. It's always weird to me, but they do. Oh no, Moon, we're not. But like our Pizza Hut went out of business, so I can't get pizza and wings. And I'm one of those children who has to have boneless wings because the idea of bones being in my meat food just curls my spine. And I know that, you know, meat and bones are how meat spawns naturally. Like, I've got bones in me. I don't like having bones, but, you know. I don't know. I like being able to just shove all my food in my mouth without having to worry about choking on anything. Alright. Alright, Deplorable. This one goes out to you, buddy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, deplorable infidel. That's a lot of syllables, and I'm not sure it meshes well. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, man. And a million more, and by a million more I meant like the million credits I sent to your pocketbook, your e-pocketbook in Star Citizen. Wait, hold on. Is that why they're called buffalo wings? Because they come from Buffalo, New York. Is that it? Oh man, like I was hoping they had like some sort of, I don't know, cooler origin story. Yeah, Gutierrez, like, you know, I'd be alright if we were all like, you know, jellyfish things.
Landing gear up.
Oh, thank you, Spartan. I tried really hard not to cough through it. That ACE inhibitor cough is, it's for the birds, man. It's for the birds. I say that, that's a lie. I like birds. I would never wish a cough on a bird. Can birds cough? Hey Google, oh wait, hold on, where is my phone? Huh. Where is... What did I do with my phone? When did I have my phone last? Hold on. Huh, oh well. Whatever. Maybe I left it in the kitchen. See, Ted, like ours does. And I'm pretty sure they only have the seating to fold up boxes. Oh yes, Abdi, what? Give me a bird fact. Can I get a bird fact? Do I gotta pay for it? Do I gotta pay an Abdi points? I will. Hold on. Let me see if I can give you a bird fact. Let me think. Ah, this is where I'm ornithologically challenged. What bird fact do I know? Suddenly I'm blanking. Hold on, like I need my phone because I want to make sure I've got this fact correct before I say it. Hold on, birds can sneeze? What? What? Hold on. Birds can sneeze? Holy sh... Is that true? I want to see a bird sneeze. No, Abdi, like, I gotta give you a bird fact. How about a lizard fact? I can give you a lizard fact. I got a lizard fact off the top of my head. Show you what, I'll trade you lizard facts for bird facts. And Temple, listen, man, there's a good chance that that could be true about my phone being in the fridge. I've got this bad habit of walking into a room and just tossing my phone on any sort of soft object. Wait, the bed! It might be on the bed. You know what? I'll look for it when I land. I mean, it's not like I really need my phone, you know? Oh, Lonix, I'll have to click it later, but... Oh, I want to watch a bird sneeze. Alright. I'm gonna give you a lizard fact. The Komodo dragon actually has 3 eyes. It has a 3rd eye on the top of its head, and it can't see that well. Basically, it can. You know how when you close your eyes and someone turns the light off and on? It's basically about as good as that. It's for sensing predators who might be overhead. I think there might be some other lizards that have that, but the Komodo dragon for sure has a third eye on the top of its head. You see, Power, I thought about bringing that up, but I don't know how to actually pronounce the P word in the Falcon's name. Like, is it Peregrine? 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 How do you say that word? Wait, hold on. What am I saying? You guys are just gonna type it out, and then I'm just gonna, you know, and just retype the word. It's not gonna tell me anything. Well, I guess you could type out like how it sounds. Okay, so wait, hold on. Peregrine or Peregrine? Like if you're Canadian. Hey, Leroy. You know, okay, so listen, Leroy, like, okay. Trading works in the sense that you can buy cargo and you can sell cargo. It's not super profitable. It's the least profitable of the big three. I'm hoping that 3.18 changes some of that. I've heard some whispers, of things coming in 3.18, which is giving me hope. Okay, okay, Peregrine then. Okay. I can say the P word. Thank you, guys. I've learned something. You're right, it is dark. It is super dark. But yeah, like, so Leroy, right now it is working. By working, I mean, you know, you can unload some stuff. Although it's still got some growing pains. Oh yeah, of course. Sorry, gaming. See, gaming, I'm really bad at pronouncing stuff. I mean, like, incredibly bad. Mostly because I learned most of my words from reading. And, you pass an antique shop and you point at it and you go, hey, look, an antique store. And then people start laughing at you. What? What's so funny? It's like, it's antique. Can't you read? It's like, bitch, where do you think I learned to mispronounce that word? No one ever said antique. This is Arkansas. We call it a flea market.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Yes. We do not condone Jack Axton's... Damn it. Jack Axton's use of the P word. You know, Arthur, that's a good... I'm sure they gotta. They gotta. I mean, they're biological. I mean, they're, you know... They gotta. I think. I don't know how a cloaca works. Add the Elon with the extra bird fact. Uh-oh, looks like Murphy Crow got hit. Yeah, like, they got like the all-in-one hole. Apparently it does everything. You know, Lonix, that's a shame. You think they could use it for like a little boost, you know, or extra thrust to like take off. A little VTOL bird, you know? Jesus, what am I saying? What What am I saying? Hey, Ren. You know, my favorite trade route at the moment is, okay, depending on how bad things are, running gold from Humboldt to Area 18. Usually because nobody goes there, and with trade as bad as it's been, it's pretty much, you know, guaranteed that you can pick up a decent load. In fact, I'll probably go grab the C2 here in just a little bit, and do that. But I'm gonna hit it with the Caterpillar first, just to see what titanium's looking like. And while I'm on the train, I'm gonna use that moment to to find my phone.
Now arriving. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
I would speak to Google, but I don't want to activate anybody else's Android phones. I got a bad habit of doing that. Hey, Tag. Alright, give me one moment. I will be right back.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors. Next stop, Central Station.
And I'm back. Turns out, I was sitting on it. Hey, Carl. Hey, Power. Sorry, Power. I know you're already here. I mean, I could be a bird man. I could be like a Harvey bird man. You know, Arthur, I'm not super excited for the whole A, mostly because, you know, just the small amount of cargo on it. Hey, Vidar. Well, yeah, I'm just okay. So like, I've got this bad habit, and I do when I'm driving too. I like to shove it in between the space, like between the seat and like my left leg, and then I'll forget it's there, and like, you know, I'll shuffle around or, you know, like change up how I'm sitting, and because the way gravity works, like it'll just slide further and further. So I'll just end up sitting there, you know. Hey, Alexander. Hey, not bad. I actually got okay. This is how bad I've been slacking off the last several weeks. Like, I usually try to get started around 1 p.m. my time. And, Have those always been there? Is there like a werewolf come through here? Like, why are these all scratched up? Anyway, sorry, no, I usually try to get started around 1 my time, and I've just been so off my game that the days that I even have streamed, it's been like 2 or 3 p.m., you know? Yeah, Power, it's kind of weird the B is, you know, so far out when the C is pretty much complete, you know? Really deplorable. Why? Why is fertilizer so expensive? Oh yeah, Power, that'd be neat. I'd like to see that. You know, Ted, I did not. I did not watch the show. There was a time in my life I say that the time is still going. I don't actually own a TV, and I don't really care about, you know, catching a bunch of shows. Just a bunch of things I was never, you know, catching. It's just tons of things that I've missed out on. Never got around to watching, or like, you know, when I did have the option of watching stuff, I was watching things like, you know, China, Illinois. Going back to 1996 and watching God, the Devil, and Bob. Or rewatching things I'd already seen tons of times. I did not, Coyote. I did not. I did watch, what did I watch?
Stand by and let
I watched something.
next stop, Pizza Spaceport.
What did I watch the other day? I watched a movie, and now I can't remember what it was or any of the details. Well, it's gonna bother me. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Oh yeah, deplorable, and wheat too. Like, wheat has been a huge export. Arthur, are you asking about the whole way, or is you doing that thing where it just keeps repeating the text? Ah, Moon is back. Oh, come on. Come on. Like, I appreciate... Alright, so, I know the best thing to do with bots is to ignore them. But I appreciate the motivation in that message. Like, that, you know, here, girls want everyone, even you. Like... That's nice, you know, that's nice, but... I think they could word it better. They could word it better. Power. Oh yeah, it's with what's his name? Not Ryan Gosling. Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, I have been wanting to watch that. I just keep. What? It's back. And now we got the chicken strips one. Oh come on. YouTube. Now I got the one where they strip without clothing. Hey, Chaos, not so bad. Still a little coffee, but, you know, making it. Yeah, Arthur, like, I'm not too excited for the whole A, but mostly just because of the lower amount of cargo. Like, I'll try it out, but I just, you know, but I've already got the big lugs. Like, the C2, the cat, the kitty cat, the cat. The old kitty cat out of the space lanes. Like, the whole A, like, it doesn't do a lot for me. Ah, yeah, Power. I've grease-spittled myself before, too. It's definitely not, it's not a recommended, action. And Ted, what is coffee like? Last time I tried coffee was 2008, and I hate it. And yeah, James, I'm looking forward to the Corsair. If only I have an alternative to the Constellation. Hey, Apple. Yeah, you don't want an unprotected hauler. It's got a chin gun. It's got that thing right there at the front.
Your systems are online.
Oh, Brian, I can be. I can be.
Landing gear up.
All right, the caffeine. I could go for an icy. I'll give me an icy after the stream. Yeah, Apple. Like that's one of the reasons I'm not a huge fan of the whole series, as I just really don't like that whole unprotected cargo. I like to have some sort of metal or protection between my cargo and the vast emptiness of space. Oh, no, where's Brian? I live in Arkansas, so I am all too familiar with my internet disconnecting. Oh yeah, Lonix. It's actually helped me because it means it's easier for me to stay up late to be with you guys. I've been waking up ungodly early. Oh no, Brian, I figured. I was just having fun. I figured it wasn't aimed at me. Besides, if you're gonna insult me, you could be more creative with that, I bet. You're a smart guy. Yeah, see, Ren, like, back when I tried it, it was just, I don't know, it made me gag. And, I always told myself if I ever tried coffee, I wanted to be one of those tough guys who could just, drink it black, but I couldn't. But since I can't taste, I really don't know what to put in it to make it, more, I don't know, flavorful? Like, I guess would be the, the way to put that. Let's go to Arc. Let's go to good old Humble. Hey, Raven. Oh, man, it's a Raven. You should have been here earlier when we were doing some bird facts. But as far as, like, the VR goes, like, okay, so I feel like it could be the future, but it's one of those things where it's not the future just yet, despite various companies trying to make it so. Like, you got VR for console, and honestly, it's not really ready for it. And, like, a lot of VR stuff, I feel like is very gimmicky, where it's relying more on the selling of the VR portion than the actual game. If that makes sense. I feel like VR will be the future, but it's not there yet. Like, we're doing this whole before its time kind of thing. It's not gonna go the way of smell-o-vision. Man, you guys believe smell-o-vision was a real thing? Caramel macchiato. Next time I go by a place that does coffee, I might pick one. Hold on. I'll have to get pulled over. I can feel it. Think? Can I gaze-based target? I can. I'll just let him do it. I don't want to deal with the crime stat. Go ahead, officer. After all, I'm in a Drake.
I have been authorized to scan your vehicle for security purposes.
Of course you have.
Stop your vehicle and stand by.
Oh man, I hope Meta doesn't buy Star Citizen. If that's the case, I'm out.
Everything checks out.
You guys can have my spaceships. I don't want the Facebooks anywhere near my spaceships. They're spaceships, not spaceships. See, David, we don't have a Starbucks in this town. Like, we had one Starbucks, and it went out of business in, like, under a year. Hold on, Lodix. Amaretto! Amaretto! Ain't that a liqueur? Or am I thinking of just like an amaretto sour? Because those are pretty good too. Yeah, see, David, like, you know, if I'm gonna drink it, I want to enjoy it, you know? Yeah, see, like, I tried to do, like, the whole big, tough, like, I'm just gonna drink it straight black. Nope. Nope. Of course, like I said, that was back in, like, 2008. Oh, man, EA buying well, you know, it's funny. If I recall correctly, didn't old Chrissy R pitch Star Citizen to EA, like, originally? Like, he did the Kickstarter to show them that there was still interest for space games. And then he got more money than he expected, so he went, I don't need you guys anyway. Holy crap, Earth and Beyond, now that... Wow, you know, Raven, that brings back memories. When I was a small child, I saved up a lot of money to buy a new game for a computer. And, you know, I didn't really have a lot of money to begin with as a child. It's not like I had a job, and, you know, we were poor. It took me forever to get cash, but I saved up as much money as I could. And my grandfather took me to Walmart to buy a PC game, because that's the only place we had, you know, for games back then. And I saw Earth and Beyond, a space game. And I was, you know, thinking, oh, wow, I wonder if that's like tacky on the fringe, so I bought it. Only to realize that, you know, an MMO wouldn't require an internet connection, and dear old piddly me, on a 56K modem that was only connecting at 26K, was unable to play it. And, you know, obviously it couldn't be returned, so I just lost all my money. And I was a sad, sad child. So I've always had this special place in my heart for Earth and Beyond, because by the time I actually moved out and was able to play it, I don't think it was a thing anymore. Oh, man. Yeah, but Bethesda couldn't buy CIG because Microsoft bought Bethesda. Man, like, it is so hard keeping track of who owns who these days. I don't know, like, maybe I'm just a Neanderthal when it comes to finances, but I don't feel like companies should be able to own companies. Ah, Ted. Wait, what am I doing? I don't have any cargo. Oh, James, really? New Vegas, too. Good golly. I do believe that I do have some boots that jingle, jangle, jingle. Hey, Richard. Good to see you, man. Let's see, if it's nighttime, I should be able to do a straight jump to Lyria. Why, yes, I can. Hey, squirrel. Oh, man, you got a 325? You know, I kind of miss flying my 325A. Hey, Orville, I have not. Tell me more about SawCon. What is SawCon? Is that like a... Is that like a torture trap convention for people looking for a new lease on life? Does that deal actually go through? Do they actually end up getting Activision? Question, did they get rid of Bobby Kotick? Ooh, Raven, that's a good question. I don't know. I do not know. I mean, like, you know, it's not on Steam, but I don't know if it could actually, you know, run it. Yeah, Alexander, I mean, Microsoft hasn't exactly been bad with their other properties as of late. CBTR, I never actually got to test it when it did work. It's a little sad. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, power lighting in this game is a little... In fact, I could probably use just a little bit more. What do we say? Up the gamma to 50? Hey, Silas? Like... That's the thing. Either I can make it dark and crisp, and then not see where I'm going anywhere at night, or make it where I can see where I'm going, but everything looks foggy whenever I'm in a brightly lit area. Like, there's no in between. Like, CIG can make some beautiful spaceships, but I can't seem to get the lighting right. I just kind of get scared a little bit when I fly in, and I see something pop up like that on radar. Like, oh, this is it. This is the day I get pirated finally at Humboldt. But it always turns out to be a rock, you know? Come on, settle down. There we go. Ah, now Adam. I never got around to trying Reshade. Mostly because I'm lazy. Yeah, Richard, that's it too. Which, you know, Alpha, I guess they've got time to polish the UI and make things, you know, stand out. Like, I don't feel like UI is one of those things that comes first in game design. I mean, I could be wrong, but, you know, we've had some rough UI experiences in Star Citizen. It's very easy to quickly forget some of those revisions that we've had. Oh my goodness. Yes, please, and thank you. Wow, look at that. Wow, let's capitalize on that. I say that. It's going to be super expensive by the time I get back with this C2. Because the refresh rate here for titanium is tiny. And Raj, good to see you, man. Oh, yeah, the night vision. Everybody's waiting for the night vision. I really do like the way they did the night vision in Elite Dangerous. Which, by the way, did you guys see the announcement for Elite Dangerous that they've decided to scrap development for Odyssey on console? Like, man, that's painful right there, you know? You know, Richard, I do not know.
Landing gear up.
They've been kind of quiet on the Corsair as of late. It feels like it's getting close, though. Yeah, Squirrel, good luck, man. Get some Quantanium there. Yeah, like, this is, you know... Like, this is nice. I just need it permanently on. Like, Odyssey... The thing that really irks me with Odyssey is... You know, they teased interiors for ships where they wouldn't confirm or deny. And then after Odyssey came out, after a while, they finally said that they had no intention of doing interiors. Like, come on, like, why would you lead people on with that? Well, Tag, it's not bad. Like, Odyssey is okay. Odyssey is fun. It was very rocky when it first launched, but the big issue with Odyssey is that it's very... I feel like it's more oriented towards the beginning of someone's career in Elite. Like, if you're just getting started and you got your little sidewinder, it makes a lot more sense to take all these jobs where you have to get out and wander around bases and stuff. But, you know, if you're some yokel in your Imperial Cutter or your Type 9 or whatever, you know, you're gonna make a lot more money doing things than getting out and about. And really, you know, if you're getting out to explore, you're doing it for the sake of exploration, not the money involved. Hey, Michelle. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Is that it? Oh, no, it's to the right. Whoops. Got the big old schnoz of the caterpillar in the way. Hey, Swedish. We know I haul it out. C2 makes more money, but I enjoy flying my caterpillar. And yeah, Lonix, to go back to it, yeah, there was a Corsair update. They were showing off, like, some of the, what was it, like, the gray boxing, I think? And they had some bits that were finished. Hey, Starstreams. Of course I love my cat. Got the toothpaste paint on it right now. Welcome back, Moon. Oh, what'd you eat, buddy? Visualizing what I'm gonna be eating. Thinking quesadilla like usual. I don't know. Like we got a new food truck in town, where Cookie had his truck parked, and like, you know, like one part of me is hurt by it because like I got that whole like how dare you stand where he stood kind of thing going. But I still want to give it a go. But it's wings, and like we already had this discussion about wings. Like I don't know if they got boneless wings. Like let's be honest, boneless wings are just chicken nuggets. Like I know. Like you don't have to ruin my party. You don't gotta, you know, pull the actually on me. Like, I know they're chicken nuggets. Just let me pretend to be an adult.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Oh, Richard, I'm sorry. Hey, we can always work towards getting you another one. Hey, Shark. Hold on, Spag Bowl? What is... I don't know if I get that abbreviation. Is it spaghetti
Landing
bologna?
down.
Spaghetti bowl? Yeah, David, exactly. And I don't know, I don't like bones in food. I don't like having to eat around stuff, you know? Like, I barely deal with popsicle sticks. Actually, I chew on them for a long time afterwards, like a beaver.
75%.
I don't know, do beavers, like, if you give a beaver a popsicle stick, will it chew on it? It's been a long time since I met a beaver. And I'm still upset with it.
Engines offline.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
See, I don't know if I've ever had spaghetti... Well, spaghetti bologna? Is that... Hold on. I'm thinking of American bologna. There are different types of bologna. Like, I'm thinking of, like, the weird meat that has, like, the red plastic strip around it. Are you putting that in spaghetti? Ah, pow. Womp womp. No, like, okay, so... When I was 5 years old, my mom was married to this guy named Chuck. And Chuck had a ton of animals.
Hello, and welcome
Tons
to
of
Memorial
animals.
Spaceport.
And he also did, like, rehabilitation.
Area 18 Metropolitan
And for whatever reason,
have safe travels.
he had a beaver. Like, the animal. You know, the little water lumberyard animal. Ah, bolognese. Okay, okay. I was thinking, like, bologna. Okay. Okay. I am more willing. Okay, I was thinking that maybe you took, like, American bologna and we're just, you know, ripping it up and just tossing it in some spaghetti. Okay, but the type of sauce, that changes my opinion entirely. So wait, sorry, let me go back to this story. She was away on a trip for a while, so like my step grandmother or whatever the hell she was and I were watching this beaver.
Hello, and welcome to
And we had to go somewhere. So we put him in the bathtub. And I didn't want him to be lonely, so I put like 2 of my toy boats in the bathtub with him. And,
Now leaving the station.
you know, we do whatever it was. Like, we had to go somewhere, we did our thing, came back. And the time we were gone, this little bastard had pulled the plug. Like, we put a little bit of water in the bathtub because beaver. Like, not a bunch of water, but, you know, just enough so there would be water. But this little bastard had pulled the plug and just shit everywhere in the bathtub. And as some of you guys know from my previous stories, I was horrified of poop. And to top it all off, to make it worse, my boats, my poor little toy boats, that out of the goodness of my heart, I left with the beaver so you'd have, you know, something to play with, because for some reason I thought it needed boats as toys. they had been marooned on these, like, shit sand dunes. Like, they had run aground on a pile of poop. And of course, since they had touched poop, they had to be thrown away. So I lost 2 perfectly good toy boats that day because of that damn beaver. And, I never got them replaced. So yeah. Somewhere, a beaver owes me 2 toy boats. Nice, squirrel. Good job. And Ted, I don't remember what they called him. I don't remember his name. And Moon, while I am a prostitute, because I love my spaghetti, and I'm a whore for spaghetti, I guess I've just always had poor people spaghetti. Like, it's just always ground beef and some sauce, you know? Heck, yeah, like that was the thing, like, they were just moored. Like, cause, like, it had shit everywhere, but, you know, since there was no more water in the bathtub, they had become topography, and, you know, like, they were just marooned. I'll never forget those boats. One was yellow, one was pink. Or underside of their hull, just browned by this uncaring beaver. I mean, I know it's just an animal. It doesn't understand. As a 5-year-old, I was incredibly upset. Just in tears. Crying, because I had lost another toy to poop. Ted, he should. Hey, Brad. And Richard, you're gonna have to give me a minute. I donated a bit of a milli to Deplorable earlier, so now I'm working my way back up towards. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I've made $1 million. I think I had 400,000 when I started. Did someone sneak some money to me? They do it when I wasn't looking. Huh? Oh, Tyler. Thank you. I'm saving up for a new boat. Thank you. I'll go down to Dollar Tree and get the. Do they still have toy boats? Is that a thing? Like, I haven't really looked at young children's toys in a while. Yeah, thank you, Tyler. I'll go by Walmart, see what they got in the apartment. Maybe I'll have to go to the Dollar Tree. I feel like that's where I got some of those boats. It's like, you know, back in the day, you get those toys that weren't, like, branded or anything, and you had no idea where they came from. They just kind of appeared in your life. Richard, if I can help you get into a kitty cat, I damn want to try, you know? Oh man, Brad, like, okay. Railroads Online has been really irking me recently. I've been having a lot of issues laying track. So it's in the corner for a little bit. Could you barbecue beaver? Do people, okay, like, I know all the jokes I'm opening myself up here for, but I'm going to try as legalese as I can. Do people consume the animal known as the beaver? And not any other slang term that might define it. Oh yeah, Jody. Yeah, we got.
Company to be in good
This is the South, Jody. There's like $5 generals in this town.
parks. Offer amenities such as resource sharing and logistics.
Because they do that thing where they come into a city
Inquire today.
and they ask for all these like tax breaks and stuff because they're totally gonna bring all these extra jobs and things, and it never actually ends up being worth it for the city itself. Yeah, man, we got like $5 generals. Richard. Thank you.
Thank you for visiting Artcorp, Stanton's capital of commerce.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Richard.
We wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay.
I'm gonna see if I can find those boats on the internet. What am I doing? I'm going to hangar 7. You know, I wish Legos floated. Make something fun out of like a Lego boat, you know? Oh yeah, Jody. Yeah, we got Dollar General. I mean, we got it all. Family Dollar, Dollar General, Dollar Tree. Other knockoff dollar stores. Oh, Squirrel, you've probably overloaded the power plant. I'm sorry, man. Ah, PvD. Well, okay. Listen, I have been trying to talk about the animal, the aquatic mammalian thing. I don't know what these guys are talking about for the life of me. Alright. You know what? Let's go to Walla. Been a while since I've gone to Walla. Oh yeah, Power, you've always been able to overload the power plant. It doesn't happen a lot, but like, okay, like let's say you're spending like, 10 minutes cracking open a rock. You can actually overload the power plant in order to shut it down. Can't start it back up. And really, I think the Prospector is one of the only ships you can really overload because, little power plant, big laser.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Silo is pretty much a new power plant. These days, you overload it, there's nothing you can do for it. Wait, Carl, is that an otter? I can't see that too well, but it's very otter shaped. Man, just the amount of phrasing that I'm seeing in chat right now. The amount of phrasing. Are we not doing phrasing anymore? You guys are feisty today. Is it because I got started early? Is that a... Yeah, I would definitely go JS300. That would help a lot. Actually, I think the Prospector uses a size 2, doesn't it? I think it uses like a trommel, which is your issue. The trommels are trash. Hey, Vidar, welcome back. That's right, I said we were gonna go to Walla. Ha! Boon. Yeah, even the bots were feisty today. Usually it's like vom.nye or whatever. This one actually was like trying to sell chicken strips or whatever. Silas, you're fine. I knew what you meant. I just knew it was coming. Ah, yeah, Swedish stealth builds are nice in the Prospector. Where should we go? 045? 056? I'll go to 056, because we're already lined up on it. Yeah, Trommel's a little... I think it ships with a Trommel. I could be wrong. I'll have to look that up, but I am pretty sure that the Prospector ships with a Trommel. Like, I know they have rinky-dink parts, so, you know, upgrade paths and all that, but I just hate how so many of the industrial ships just have crap parts, you know? Like in real life. I mean, they wouldn't ship stuff with, like, the lowest... You know what? Hold on. Yes, they would. They damn well would. And Brianna's stealth is... okay, like, with all the desync and stuff, no? But, you know, you could always hope. You can always hope. Oh, Swedish, you're gonna have to translate that one for me, buddy. I don't even know if I can pronounce some of that. Okay, it does come with a trauma. Okay, yeah. That's why. That's the issue. They get you set up with that bargain basement power plant. Okay, what is this weird... I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's like a weird haze. I guess I just don't come to Walla enough. Oh, there we go. I mean, Vito, I'm probably going to butcher it, but I'll try it. Let's see. Not sure what you do with the dots, the umlauts, but whatever, screw it. Jag är en idiot. Did I get it right? I don't feel like I get it right. And you know, Brad, I actually don't really find myself eating a lot right now in game. Like I usually have like a double dog at the end of a stream, just for, you know, old time's sake. You know, Richard, they had that oh so briefly for the 300 series, and then they never brought it back again for anything. Yeah, Squirrel, let us know how it works. Yeah, how did this happen? I figured I didn't get it right. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, Ravager. Stabilizer, and always with the fruit. Do you guys see that the river's gonna have like a bunch of harvestables around it? Oh no, how did this happen? I'm sure I still butchered it. I'm sure I still got it wrong. Vidar is probably laughing up a storm right now. 6:30! 6:30! Ugh! Oh, no, no. Oh, yeah. A snob? Hey, I'll take a snob accent. I'll do that. I'd go on Duolingo and try to learn a bit of it, but then it would do the whole, thing where it starts to threaten me and telling me that I'm making the owls sad. Oh, Vito, I figured. It felt like I was saying I'm an idiot, but, Listen, I've said a lot of things, so, I probably deserve it somewhere. Oh, yeah, Swedish. Like, right now, look at this. Like, we are picking over scraps. Like, I just bought not even 10 SCU of Laranite at an atrocious price. I'm gonna buy Astatine, not even 100 SCU. I'm gonna buy this way overpriced diamond. 630. They should be like 585, 590. Maybe a flat 6 at best. And now I gotta fill up with tungsten. Woohoo. Tungsten. I say that. Alright. Like, okay. 9 months ago, you couldn't even fill up on tungsten. Do you guys remember the self-draining economy? Oh, I just bought everything but the aluminum. Well, aluminium for some of you. Yeah, Swedish. The thing about the microtech routes are the refresh rates are really bad. The medical is way overpicked. Like, you can run fluorine up there, but you can run fluorine down at Crusader. And with a thick atmosphere, the 1G gravity and the constant storms that blow your ship away, the risk isn't worth it, you want to see me do a barrel run? Alright, we'll do a barrel run. Like, there's no precious metals except, I think, agricium, maybe. I think there's a very tiny agricium amount of microtech. Or, one of the moons. But it's in such a tiny supply, and all the alternate cargoes at that outpost are just absolute trash. Yeah, like, any storm that can blow my ship away, I'm not gonna run cargo. Or the whole, oh, you fell down the stairs, you died. Like, that BS. Apple, yeah. Yeah, Swedish, like, I just like to fly a big ship. That's it. And trade lets me do that no matter where I go. David, I think so. I honestly do think so. I have a lot of hope for the refactor. Nothing's, confirmed, obviously, but there's been a lot of whispers about quality of life stuff. So yeah, I actually think that, the refactor will also bring a lot of stuff to make things easier on traders. mean, one, eventually they've got to introduce processed goods. Like right now, aside from medical supplies, all we're doing is hauling raw materials. Well, medical supplies and medical supplies, distilled spirits, processed food. Other than that, everything is raw materials. Hey, dear, thanks, man. Thank you, buddy. I've got to add a sound to that notification. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, man. Welcome to the truckers. The truckers, the haulers, the luggers. The... What am I forgetting? The boxers. No worries, man. Hey, like I said, I literally just enabled the thing so YouTube would hush. And just tickles me that so that you guys would actually, you know, buy it. Makes me happy, you know? Man, it is foggy over ArcCorp all of a sudden. I have to go third person. You know what? I'm on the far side, aren't I? Yep, I am. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We can sit back and cruise. Like, I know people make the argument that escort work is boring, but I enjoy that. I enjoy doing some of the boring work. Problem is, I'm probably not the guy you want around for escort work. Yeah, Vidar? You know, we just had snow 2 days ago, and now it's like shorts weather. Hey, Apple. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Although, hold on. Why aren't... I had an animation for this. I don't think it played. For you or Tier 0. Stream Elements might be having a boo-boo. Tell you what, let me hit the sky bus at Area 18. I'm gonna see if I can fix that. Oh no, the caterpillar popped up. And yeah, Swedish, like, you can't be good at everything. I just, you know, I like to follow close, and sometimes I'm bad at hitting the brakes, and certainly the escort is the person you have to keep away from jeopardizing your cargo. Not because they're malicious, but because they're incompetent. Hey, Juliana, what's up, man? Oh, yeah, no, trade is still meh. I really don't do it for the buku amounts of money I used to make. I basically do it just to keep doing it. Oh, Swedish, I ran out of slots. Like, I was literally just gonna keep it to, like, the one thing. And then I got caught up in alliteration, and it turns out you can only have, like, 5 different tiers or whatever. And YouTube was being like, oh, you should make super expensive ones for your most dedicated fans. It's like, nah, man. Like, let me just... Like, they would literally all be $1 if it let me do it, but it forced me to make some different prices. Otherwise, there would be some sort of alliteration for every commodity.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Oh god, you remember all those different role names? Hey, Pyrite. Brad, I think it's actually alright so far. Like, I mean, I still have the ACE inhibitor cough. That's just gonna be a permanent life fixture for the foreseeable future. I go back to the kidney doctor, the nephrologist, in about a month and a half. Or maybe just a month now. And we're gonna see if I'm doing okay, if the IgA nephropathy has gone into remission, or if I'm gonna have to get on something else. There's a slight chance that I have to get another biopsy. Which, I mean, I wouldn't mind. The internet sucks at the hospital, but the food's pretty good. I mean, I say that, I can't taste, but I enjoyed it. The fruit cup was probably my favorite little side add-on. And they let you have that Italian, like, frozen ice stuff whenever you want it. Oh, you know what? I could go for some waffles.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Hey, I didn't grief the boat toys. That was the beaver, alright? See, I've hired myself out as a pilot before. It's always fun when someone's like, you know, have you flown a caterpillar before? It's like, a couple of times. See, with the cough, though, I can pretend to be sicker than I am. Or pretend to be some impoverished child in a Charles Dickens novel. Just that little please, sir, I want some more.
And welcome to Riker Memorial Spaceport, servicing the greater Area 18 metropolitan
Oh.
area. We hope you have safe travels wherever.
Well, see, like, Ash Power, like, the biggest thing there, okay, like, realistically, I can't go down to Dave's concrete mixture and just buy a load of concrete and then drive across town and sell it at Jim's sidewalk supply, you know? Like,
It takes all of us
90% of cargo, or
safe and secure.
99% of cargo, should already be owned and just paid for logistics of getting it elsewhere. But because that's not really that fun, and, you know, it's nice to buy, sell, and trade, you know, they allow you to buy your own cargo. Like, ArcCorp Mining shouldn't just start mining stuff and go, oh boy, I hope some freight ship shows up to buy all my tungsten. Like, you know, realistically, you'd have logistics set up. You'd hire Drake Enterprise, which is an actual trucking company, by the way, and have them haul your tungsten away for a fee. That's it, Brad. Please, sir. Could I have more ices? Squirrel, you got shut down again? Wait a minute, Squirrel. Tell me about your tell me about your cooler situation. It sounds like you're just not getting enough cooling going out, and that's what's overheating you and shutting you down. Yeah, like, well, the way we've got profits now, you don't really make enough to justify the profit while also being able to hire people offset profits. Like, a lot of the profits we're making right now are, you know, anywhere from 10 to 20%. And on paper, 20% sounds nice until you realize that 20% is 30 or 40,000. And if you want to make any sort of reasonable amount for yourself after investing all the money for it, you know, it's pretty much impossible to pay crew or escorts. Especially when they could just, you know, go shoot some skimmers for 3 to 4 minutes and make 20K. Exactly, Vidar, that's it. Oh, power, hold on, run that by me again? Yeah, Squirrel, have you upgraded? Like, what laser are you using? And how long would you say that you're cooking these rocks for, like, time-wise? What kind of displays are we talking here? You know, Power, I've got a Walmart. I'll tell you if I've seen one of the displays you're talking about, unless it's like a local. Ah, okay, the standees. Alright, I'm with you. Yeah, Swedish, ain't that the truth? I've shut down a few prospectors in my time. Oh, it's shutting down in 30... yeah, something sounds weird. I mean, that shouldn't even be a cooler issue at 30 seconds. I'm talking like 3 to 5 minutes on a troublesome rock, you know? I don't feel like I made any money on that run. Let's be honest, I really didn't. Well, Vito, I'm not sure what is that? Little? Leedy? Imagine, if you will, a very large warehouse with just bright, glaring fluorescent lights in all places. You're surrounded by every imaginable product, usually of either dubious quality
Strong winds to the right.
Meanwhile, there's a kid crying in the next aisle over. Even when you go to the aisle, you don't see the kid, but you can hear it crying. People dressed in all sorts of attire or lack thereof. Somewhere, a woman far past her prime is wearing a Garfield onesie. Maybe a gentleman who hasn't cut his toenails in quite some time is wearing sandals. A kid runs down an aisle bouncing a basketball he's never going to pay for. Ooh, Richard, hover around but stay far away from Port Olisar. It will load in, but it'll probably take you about a minute, and you don't want to be close when it does, just in case you load into, you know, geometry. Oh, what's way less trendy than IKEA? Oh yeah, Brianna, it's definitely a Walmart experience. The bright lights help confuse you, so you make poor purchasing decisions. Yeah, Walmart basically just sells a bunch of stuff that you see on wish.com now as far as quality goes. Especially in the tools department. Hey, Ed. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, then. Ed, do they still force you guys to do like the daily cheers, like in the before a shift starts? Well, Vito, not just plastic, but like usually lower cost materials. Like once when I was a kid, I had like one of those little hatchets from the sporting goods department, like the hunting department, and I was trying to cut a branch, and it chipped, like the wood chipped the hatchet. Oh, good, Ed. I'm glad. I had a friend that worked at Walmart for a while, and he was not a team player when it came to those. I mean, to be truthful, I mean, nobody, let's be honest, nobody actually enjoys those before shift cheers at any job.
Thank you for visiting Artcorp, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction,
I mean, you know, Brianna, I think those have gone now. Everyone's got cell phones these days, so you know, when Gerald runs off to go look at the Legos, you just call him. Or you be a helicopter parent and you track them with your Life 360 app so you can see where they are at all times. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like, forced teamwork never works. Or has the opposite effect. Oh, and there's always someone eating, like, strawberries in their cart before ever, you know, getting close to the checkout. And you know damn well they're not going to pay for the strawberries. Oh, thank you, Swedish. Hell, I wouldn't mind. Well, like, he invited me onto the show. I'm gonna be honest. I'm terrible about reaching out to people to see if they want to, you know, collaborate or do a show or whatever. I just kind of stick to my own space unless someone pokes me. Oh, Ed, you know what I'm talking about with the strawberries. You ever notice it's always strawberries? I think it's the container. There's something about the container with the strawberries that makes it very easy to put in that front portion of a shopping cart. And then you open it, and it's not going to go anywhere, and you can just, you know, eat a strawberry. I've never seen the deli snacks one. You know, Brad, I do not believe they do. Usually it's the standard meats, you know, chicken, pork, beef. And like some seafood bits, you know, I think. I don't know, I don't purchase seafood, but I'm pretty sure they sell fish. I'm not a seafood kind of guy.
Landing gear. Thank you, and please visit again.
Oh, is he PVD? Oh, I'll be there for that one. Oh, I bet he's excited for 317. And so, Ed, I got questions for you. All right, so back in the day, I used to work asset protection for Best Buy. You know, they've started changing the name from loss prevention, so it sounds more cuddly. But they were very hands-off. I know Walmart has like their undercover LP guys. Like, are they oh, hold on. Give me a second. I'm getting a call, probably spam, but I'm gonna check anyway. Man, oh man, I would mess with that one, but I am on stream. Guys, did you know that my electric service is going to be disconnected within 30 minutes for non-payment, but I can make an automatic payment right now? And Swedish, that's fine, you can grieve me over that. Okay, alright, listen. Actual seafood might be good, but as a kid, every single time I was at my dad's house, every single time, we had to have freaking catfish. And it was usually fried, so not like, you know, like a grilled salmon or whatever. But, oh yeah, Lonix, blatant scam. The electricity's not even in my name. And it's within the next 30 minutes. Come on. Come on. Like, they do that thing where they give you the ultra quick timeline. Where you go, oh no, oh crap, I gotta pay it right now. Fortunately, I can pay it right now. I say that. Now, I want to suddenly just end the stream in 30 minutes to make it look like it was real. Yeah, Ed, sorry, yeah, let me get back to that. Yeah, so like, do your AP guys actually go like plain clothes? Like, are they basically like the undercover cops from The Departed? Like, I just feel like they will be a little bit, what's the word? What am I looking here? Like, not scuzzy, but like they gotta fit in more with like the standard customers. But it turns out they got a wire with those little Motorola walkie-talkies that never quite fit in your ear correctly. You know the ones I'm talking about. Oh no, Lonix, it was a call. Besides, if they were gonna call about it, that wouldn't have been an automated system. And once again, the electric isn't even in my name, it's in Pyrite. So, you know. Scam, 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 scam. Oh, if I wasn't on stream, I would spend like a solid hour just messing with them. What, man? You like those Motorola earpieces? That's what we had at the Best Buy. And they never quite fit around the ear. Ah, yes. I get those too about the Windows account. Oh, I like those. I really just like any spam. Just a chance to talk to someone. And while they don't have my interest at heart, you know, they at least pretend to get to mess with them for a little while. And I know for a lot of them, it's just a job, you know, they're just trying to make a paycheck.
Landing gear down.
But that way, if you keep them on the phone for a while, they are still making money. And not actually scamming someone. Granted, I don't really mess with them too badly. I just like to, you know, pretend to be very incompetent with the basic instructions that they're giving me. Can't wait to pay my electric bill and Apple gift cards. Man, we used to get those all the time when I worked at Best Buy. Like, some little old lady would come in, it's like, I need $600 in Apple gift cards to help my nephew who's stranded. It's like, lady, what? Yeah, David, you know what I'm talking about. I was that poor bastard wearing the bright yellow shirt up at the front. Yeah, Swedish, I have played Elden Ring. That's alright. Ah, yes, the losing your social security number. It's like, I'm not even a real person now. They took my social security number. Ah, car audio. I was always really bad about, having my phone on me when going back behind Geek Squad counters. Alright, so when I was in asset protection at Best Buy, we were also in charge of safety checks. Like, we had this checklist we had to do each week. And I was meticulous about them, like getting the seat belts replaced on all the shopping carts, you know, checking the expiry date on fire extinguishers, you know, making sure they're charged and all that. And I always had to go back to Geek Squad and see if there's anything they needed. Usually I'd have my phone out because I'd have like a checklist of things. I'd walk back there and then they would shout at me, so I'd do a 180, turn around, put my phone away, 180 back, come back in. Because, you know, you can't have your phone out when back behind the Geek Squad, the little curtain area. The place is cordoned off because it's a privacy issue. Oh yeah, Dave, we didn't give a damn about the walkie-talkies. I mean, come on. You know we hated that place as much as everybody else. Oh, did they now? Did they save you? Were you able to get gas with your $600 in Apple gift cards? Yes, Silas, exactly. It's like, oh, I'm using an Apple mouse. It's only got the one button. Is that okay? Like, I can't left click. I can only click. Is that all right? Oh, I miss doing that. Those were the days. Oh, yeah. Ah. Oh. Ooh, that's fun. You know what? We're gonna change the scenery. No, we're not gonna change the scenery. That's a lot of gas. You know, Pirate, that's a good question. Like, I always like to see how they improv when they have to go off script and you give them, you know, some sort of... Because they always try anyway, you know? They always still try. It's like, you tell them you got Linux, I'm like, well, that's okay, we can still do this, we can still scam you out of your money. Yeah, that's fair, man. I've had a few of those jobs, and it's like, man, as much as retail sucks, and customers suck, it's like there are some unreasonable customers out there. Like, at least it's indoors. James, someone stole a floor lamp? What? I mean, I say that. I like lamps a lot. Man, I love lamps. I love walking to the lamp section of a store and just judging the lamps. Okay, Abdi Walk. Next, okay. Listen. I got a grandma I want to tell you about, alright? Like... You want to talk about a grandma putting a curse on somebody? I'm pretty sure this lady. Oh. Oh yeah, pirate. I had to put gas in the car earlier today. I think I spent $35 for 3/4 of a tank. Hey, Phaedrus. Good to see you, man. And yeah, it's about $3.89 is what I paid for the cheapest. Oh, Guy, you would be surprised, man. All right. I very briefly had a private blog where I judged lamps. Like, literally, I was the only person who knew about it. I didn't advertise anything. I would just take pictures of various lamps and then, like, write up my thoughts about them. Like, if they were just uninspired, or if it just looked like a frumpy bullfrog having a bad day, like if this lampshade was just the same lampshade I'd seen on 20 other lamps, or just whatever, you know, like I really liked lamp design. I don't do that anymore.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
But it's just, you know, there's a lot to be said about lamps. Ooh, James, 610? Yeah, it's only like $3.89 here in Arkansas. Hasn't hit that Hurricane Katrina over $4 yet. Hey, Nolthar. They haven't been broken for me. What outposts are you going to? I've been hitting Humboldt, alright. Man, 380 before. Man, I think they're squeezing you for no reason, man. Come to Arkansas, I'll get you gas. It's 380 here right now, you know?
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Okay, that's it. And yeah, Phaedrus, like, computer retail just isn't... There's not many places that have it anymore, you know? Or it's like... The thing I hate is that so many jobs get consolidated into multiple types. Like, oh, you know, you don't just work computers, you work the electronics department, or really just all of it. No, sorry, I will tell you, if you're hitting up the drug labs, pretty much if it's not Jumptown itself, you're not gonna be able to buy and sell. I know places like Private Property, I think Raven's Roost, they do not detect ships at all. Now the standard legal cargo ones will work okay, like Gillette Family Farms, or Bountiful Harvest, but if it's a drug lab, they're not detecting ships at this time. Hey, Michael, it's,
It takes all of us working together to keep our corps safe.
Sorry, trade's going alright. It's been about the same. Prices are probably slightly less than what we've been expecting. Oh man, Comp USA. Now there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. You guys remember Circuit City? never got to go to one, but I wanted to. Where is... Oh, there it is. I miss stores like that. Not everything has to be like an all-in-one. I miss specialty stores. Sorry. This cough is not fun. Hold on, Kai, you had a Best Buy in your mall? What? Wait, we don't even have a mall. Richard, as far as like the trade info, that's actually me. I personally research all the trade prices. And it takes a long damn time, especially because a lot of the ones that move a lot, I'll hit up multiple times. Either try to average them out or see if there's like an unusual high somewhere.
Now arriving.
Really no, Thar. Tell you what, let me sell this cargo, and I'll fly by Loveridge. What are you flying in, if you don't mind me asking? We used to have like a weird combination gas station Radio Shack. It was weird, like it shut down really early when I was a kid. Oh, come on. You see, Richard, that's one of the reasons I haven't done it in a while, because I just kind of get bummed out from pretty much repeating myself each episode, because trade was in such a bad state, you know? Like, literally, there will be like 20 to 30 hours of research sometimes in a State of Trade episode. Oh no. I don't like citing sources that I can't personally verify, no? Like, before I put it on there, I want to see it with my own eyes. Oh, 3:15 p.m. Okay. Tell you what, I'll bring a C2 or a cat butt to Loveridge. But I've bought cargo there before, not too long ago. Hey James, oh, is it? What's going on? Is it messing up? Hold on.
Passengers should be mindful.
Hold on, let me check something.
Strong winds can arise suddenly.
What, are you guys getting a bad resolution or anything?
Trap now approaching. Trap now leaving
Huh.
the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Interesting. Okay. I just realized my output is set to 4K resolution. And that's not good. That's probably why it's having some issues. Tell you what. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pause the stream oh so briefly while I try to rectify this. We're gonna try a 2K resolution. So give me 1 second. It's going to pause oh so briefly. I'll be right back. Actually, I don't know if I'll be able to. Maybe. I'll be able... I don't know. I don't know if I can. Huh. Yeah, even YouTube's yelling at me now, saying that it isn't like the whole 4K, it's expecting 2K. So give me just a moment. Well, let me get off this bus first. I think this will work, and if it doesn't work... Alright. So just in case it doesn't work, I'll be right back, and there'll be like a new stream set up. But it should just, you know, buffer or pause for just a minute while I disconnect and reconnect. Because I can't edit resolution while in the stream. So give me just a second. And I think we're back. You'll have to tell me if I'm back. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Hopefully things are back. All right, I did that quick enough that it didn't try to make it a whole separate news stream. Good deal. All right. It's actually trying... We're going to attempt to see if it'll actually keep it 2K. I don't know if it will, but we're gonna try. Why do I have so many origin ships? I don't... Wow. And welcome back, Kai. Welcome back, James. Alright. No, I'm gonna swing by Leverage for you and see if I can detect. I sure am, Alexander. Actually, I should buy some fuel before I leave, because I want to go elsewhere. That's it. Jack is here and ready to chat. Dial 1-800-DRAKE. Ah! You know, Rich, I actually like the 400i. It's the only Origin ship that I actually, enjoy. Welcome back, Ed. You know, Moon, that's a good question. When is St. Patrick's this year? I haven't opened a calendar in a while. Yeah, James? You know, I'm really bad at mining. Crumpet is the miner of the two of us. Well, the mining profession. You know what I mean. Hold on. Sorry, I was just looking at that dip, or that area between the two. Ooh, Thursday, really? Man, they are cutting it close, aren't they? Oh wait, hold on. St. Patrick's Day has a static date? Okay. Whoops, I did not know that. What have I been confusing it with? Easter. Yeah, that one sometimes pops up in March, right? I think? Hey, Jonesy. Yeah, you know, Easter, like, it hops around. It, you know, it's got various days, depending on the year, I think. Maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Easter hops around the calendar, depending. I'm not good at dates, okay? Like, I'm not Calendar Man from Batman, who was an actual villain, which, I don't know, like, okay, I enjoy Batman, but I feel like a lot of his villains are really just normal, regular people with obsessive compulsive disorders about specific things. Like, they don't even have powers, they're just morally bankrupt when it comes to doing stuff. That's not really a supervillain. Like, that's just a guy. Like, I feel like Lego Batman movie said it best, that he's just spent 70 years beating up poor people. You know, Vito, that's a good question. It's the 14th. Cause David said it was Pi Day. How long does it take to get fuel? Oh, we've been full. Apparently, if you leave your engines off while refueling, it just refuels for forever. Ooh, Ed, do it. Take the horse to work.
Landing gear up.
Exactly, James. Like, you know, there's some super villainy characters that are, you know, have powers or whatever, or but usually even then they're still like the victims of like lack of funding or, you know, no one looking into their condition. Like poor old Killer Croc. What does he really do? Like, I mean, he didn't do anything in Suicide Squad, that's for sure. Where's my drum? Oh, it's too late. Yeah, exactly, James. Like, Man-Bat is fun. You know, Clayface is fun. Bane is fun. Not the weird Bane they got for, like, the live-action movie. Although he did briefly appear in Batman and Robin. Oh, good, Moon. Good, I'm glad. Yeah, it looks like it's not actually having too many issues. Okay, like, there's gotta be a few comics fans here. I got a question about Mr. Freeze. Like, alright. You got all these other characters that have names like, you know, Dr. Psycho or Dr. Doom. You know, just various villains that have like a doctor prefix. Yet, Mr. Freeze, who is an actual doctor and or has, you know, doctorates or whatever, is known as Mr. Freeze. I feel like out of all the villains out there, Mr. Freeze is the guy who deserves to have a doctor prefix instead of all the other ones, yet he doesn't have it. Like, this dude's been doing cryogenics for a long time now, and he's still a mister? Like, come on. Tell you what I've really enjoyed, and you know, this might be divisive, but I've really enjoyed the Harley Quinn cartoon that DC put out. I enjoyed Mr. Freeze in that. Really, just all the villains. I really enjoy seeing, like, their personalities, or their more, you know, like a regular side. Like, they're not just one-dimensional evil. It's, you know, hey, do you want to get Thai food after this?
Hydrogen fuel is at 50%.
They're very fun. They did a good job with Bane. Like, both poking fun at, like, you know, movie Bane while still making him a very fun character. Hold on, Kai. Alright. He got his license revoked. What about Dr. Psycho?
Drive is now off.
Like, does he still have his license? Man, Phoenix University. You know what? That would be a villain origin story right there. Yeah, hold up. Yeah, Harley was a doctor too, or was she? I mean, I guess, like, if you're a psychiatrist, I mean, did she have a doctorate? Oh, Vidar. No, I do not have a doctorate in anything. Listen, like, I'm not even an economist, alright? I have to use a calculator for basic things. Yeah, she was Dr. Quinn. Not the medicine woman, though. Do you guys remember that show, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman?
Quantum drive is now
Oh yeah, Mike. This is still 316. The Stone Cold Steve Austin patch. Todd Moon, not even. I ain't a captain. Barely own a hat.
landing gear down.
You know, Phaedrus, I'll buy that. I'll buy that. I mean, I am an ordained minister, but, haven't paid the money to get that printed out yet, or whatever. I say that. I only did it after reading Abby Hoffman steal this book, which, being a dweeb, I paid for it because they didn't have it on the shelf, so I had to special order it. And then I loaned it to somebody, and I never got it back. True story. Should have seen it coming, but, you know. This guy I worked with at the gun store. He's like, hey, man, like, you got that book? Like, can I borrow it? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Never got it back. So, Josh, on the slight off chance that you're watching this, I'd like my copy of Steal This Book back, please.
Engines offline.
Yeah, that's it, Pyrite. Universal Life Church. You know, Ed, I don't like to sit, but that's just because I feel like the longer that I'm on a pad, the more chances there are of someone coming along who wants to separate me from my money. I like to constantly be on the move. But that's my own personal philosophy. There are multiple schools of thought. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think I go to the best school at times when it comes to that. Oh, power, does she? That's, ooh. Change my name to just Doctor. That way, everyone has to call me Doctor. You know, James, that's a good question. I have no idea. I only did it so I could go around marrying people, but I think in the state of Arkansas, I still have to have like a letter of good faith or whatever from the church, and you can buy it. I just haven't got around to doing it. So, Nulthar, I don't know if you're still here, but I might try reclaiming your ship. Or maybe parking closer, because yeah, I can access the trade console just fine. It seems to be working okay. You know what? Let's do like the world's longest run of flooring. Let's take this to Crusader. Like I wouldn't dare call anything given to me a tithe. Cause like, listen. Like, most of that goes towards ICs and quesadillas anyway, so unless there's like a church of high carb and sugar snacks, like, you know. James, I appreciate it. Like I'm saying, like I have zero credentials. Just, I guess is what I'm really just trying to say. Wait, hold on, battery. Yeah, that's it. Like, why eat the wafer when we can have a whole quesadilla? Like, if you're gonna eat the body of Christ, let's make sure it's full of chicken and cheese, you know? Man, I want a quesadilla now. Ah, with tomatoes, onions. Oh, it just makes them so juicy, you know? Nice, Silas. I'm glad to hear the recovery is working. You guys remember we used to be so terrified? Of the dreaded 30K. Oh no, James. Okay, listen. Listen, the taco truck I go to, man. You have not seen what this man does to a quesadilla. Like, it's called a quesadilla, but it might as well just be like a flattened burrito, man. Like, you cannot pick this thing up with your hand. Like, this thing is so fat and stuffed with just various foods that, like, you either gotta use a spatula and shovel it into your mouth, like the fat pig that you have to finally admit that you are as you eat one of these things. Or you gotta use, like, a fork. Like, this man does not sell quesadillas of a convenient size. These quesadillas have girth. They have weight. They occupy space. It's not just like the flatbread things that Taco Bell sells. No, man. These things are like... They're big. They possess geography. Oh, Bernard, I'm sorry, man. Like, Chipotle is good. Like... But it's... I know what you mean. Like it's good, but it's not like authentic. It's like the whole trendy thing. It's like the mall food version of Mexican food. But yeah, I mean they're $9. Oh, no, Thor, that's weird. I would try logging out of the game, logging back in, claiming the ship fresh, and then going back. That sounds like a massive desync issue. Yeah, Richard, have a good one, man. And you know how did this happen? I think he just puts them onto the same zip code because he only sells one at a time. But yeah, they are big. They are fat. Like, listen, like I keep eating these. Like my nickname's gonna be Gordito, alright? For those of you who are unaware, is usually a nickname for. I think it's just fatty. Oh, they're so good and filling. Ah, McNugget. Let me guess. They got Crispitos too, don't they? That's it, Misty. Gordito Jack. Oh yeah, but you know that's the thing, Bernard. I actually was at 7,000. I went over, and then I don't know what happened. I guess maybe it's because I wasn't around for a bit. But I lost a bunch. That's, you know, whatever. I'm not too upset about. People come, people go. What am I sitting at now? Yeah, 6995. I ain't too worried about it. You see, Juliano, I learned that from reading the webcomic Dr. McNinja. Oh, James, lots of people do. Sometimes, alright, so like, you know, maybe you just don't have like a super long, you know, sub list. I totally understand. Yeah, pirate, that could be it too.
Quantum drive is now off.
Tell you what, once it goes over 7K again, I'll do an unannounced 100i package drop. That's Daymar. Oh, I'm upside down. Which means Yayla is probably... Wait a second. Am I upside down? I mean, it's space, so it's relative. Okay, that's Selin. That's Daymar. Ah, yes, right there at the edge. Oh yeah, James, they don't, do they? I mean, that could be it too. Could have something to do with that. Yeah, Bernard? I like them. They could use a bit more braking power, though. Like, that's the thing that really irks me with the 100 series, is for whatever reason, the braking power is just so weak. in comparison to other ships, you know?
Quantum drive is now off.
Ooh, sorry. It's getting close to my bedtime. My sleep. Oh, wait, no, I've already got the fluorine. My sleep schedule kind of changed dramatically over the weekend. Come, where are you? That's Benson. There we go. There's Deacons. Yeah, James, it's both. It's eye tracking and head tracking. So, like, okay. So, I turn it off and on depending on what I'm doing. Alright, so I've got it on right now. And this is me just using my head. So, like, I mean, really, I could look behind me if I want to. So I've got the curve set to where it gets more sensitive at the edges, so I can, you know, look while still actually looking at the screen. $5. This is a C2 down here, buying a bunch of medical. But as far as eye tracking goes, alright, I'm going to look at the top left corner with just my eyes. Now, bottom right. Bottom middle. And back at the center. Ah, caterpillar, close enough. Hey, Shimpasta. Now the question is, coming or going? Oh, he's going. I want to chase him, just to do it, you know? What you got on board there, matey? Oh, the cargo content isn't working. It's... well, that's a nice little 180. Come on, give me a proper scan. There we go. Cargo content. Nothing. How odd. Alright, let's just land. Roxia. We'll take him off targeting. Show that we're friendly. Yeah, County, what happened? And Misty, I would totally do that fight. You know, Arik, I want to say they've tried. I've seen a lot of people try to shove a tank where it doesn't belong. You know, how did this happen? I find myself wanting to do pirate stuff sometimes just to see if I can do it. The problem is that the tank is unbelievably tall. Like, I am pretty sure it is a lot taller than the space we have on the inside. Hey, Crumpet. Good morning. Sorry. Hey, that is an unusually low price. Not as near full price on fluorine. Yeah, I think our cat friend was running fluorine. Oh, that's tempting. That is tempting. You know what? We're just gonna make a little purchase. Little purchase. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right, and I think that load is going to go to Lorville. Hey, there we go. All right, let's take this to, I think Lorville is going to be our closest place. We could run it down to Orison. I don't want to go to Orison on a Caterpillar. That'd be like the whole rest of the stream right there. You guys want to see that, right? All right, let's go, go, go. Ugh, sun.
Landing gear up.
Roll caps. Man, I forget how quick the quantum fuel drains on this thing. When are they gonna update it? When is it gonna get the C2 treatment? I want French fries. I want French fries so bad. This again. Man, they are insatiable today. Man. You know, Bernard, that's a good question. Like, with the raft, like, it's hard... Okay, right now, it's hard to get decent cargoes for it. Because, you know, you've only got 96 SCU. And that's the biggest thing that irks me about it. Which, I mean, it's a great price point for 96 SCU, but if you've got access to bigger, I would, go bigger. But that's more of an issue with SC's economy than the raft itself. And it's like, you can run medical supplies. Sometimes you can get away with doing a combination of a greasium and titanium from like SAL2, I want to say it is. But the money you can make with it is just paltry right now, And I'm really hoping that refactor fixes it. James, not being able to taste or just having salt, since I go off a lot of texture. Of the big three, and the big three being like Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, I actually feel like Burger King has the best fries. Like, they're very firm. I like firm, strong fries. Like, fries that can put up a resistance. Hey, Tripper, good to see you, man. And yeah, Silas, it's 96 SCU. Like, it's an excellent little ship. I'm just hoping the refactor actually makes hauling in it worthwhile. Because, like, right now, like, if you're not in the Caterpillar or C2 or whatever, basically, skimmer missions or literally anything else will pay more than cargo. Which isn't good, Yeah, see, Crumpet likes crunchy fries, too. Or crinkle cut fries. Those are fun. I like crinkle cut fries. Oh, Cody, I am really, really hoping they do. Otherwise, I'm gonna be a sad, sad person. That's right, Apple. I'll steal your potted plant and everything. Yeah, Mike, like, for the price point, like, it's got that beautiful interior for the crew. Granted, it's a bit floaty. I mean, they've got to increase the amount of profit, though. Because, if load times are going to take a lot longer, there's just no point to doing cargo. Ark, they've been doing that for forever. I remember in 1998, Burger King Kids Club had a commercial about their fries beating McDonald's fries. And they brought in Mr. Potato Head to announce it, which, if you think about it, it's kind of fucked up. Like, the dude is raw French fry. And since it was the 90s, Mr. Potato Head was on a skateboard. He did like a loop, and like all of his pieces got rearranged, and then he said, "I'm really moved." But like, that's the thing that always messed me up. Like, there's this weird thing in American advertising where there is usually some sort of creature or plant or whatever selling out its own species. Like the tuna for Starkiss Tuna or whatever that brand is. Or, Mr. Planter's Peanut wearing his top hat and monocle while selling out his own species. Or you You go the other way, and you've got a mascot desperately begging to not be eaten by selling you an alternative. Like the cows from Chick-fil-A. Like, the only one who has it right is that stork from Vlasic who sells you the pickles. Like, they don't have a pickle mascot who's like, dear God, please eat my less fortunate friends and family instead of me. No, there's like some bird selling you pickles. And I'm alright with that bird. He's just selling pickles. Like, he's not selling anyone else out. He's not begging you to buy an alternative. He's just like, hey, I got some pickles. I mean, they could have sales by volume and still not be the best. Okay, am I gonna get like a landing pad here? Like, I feel sorry for those Chick-fil-A cows. Oh yeah, Ed, I mean, they make great pickles. And like I said, to their credit, they don't have, you know, Pickle Pete begging you to... Has it already been? Oh, I guess it has. Begging you to, you know, eat these other pickles so Pickle Pete can live. And they got that mermaid on the chicken of the sea cans. I don't know what's up with that. That just sounds like bad fishing practices, like dolphins getting caught up in nets. Yeah, like, what is Grimace? Like, I know what a clown is, and there's like the weird birds. You guys remember when Donald Trump did a Big Mac commercial with Grimace? Like, he didn't do it with the clown. He didn't do it with the birds or the Hamburglar. He negotiated with Grimace. Like, what is Grimace's position within... What? Ah. Tell you though, we're talking commercials. You guys remember McDonald's did like the Filet-O-Fish, and there was that commercial with the fish on the wall singing and begging for his meat back? Like, that's some eldritch horror right there, honestly. Like, if you take that commercial out of context, like if you just describe that commercial to someone without mentioning that it's McDonald's, that a guy is just having a meal, a fish, while a mounted fish on the wall begs for his meat back. Like, you would just think that it's like one of those messed up short stories in the back of an English workbook that you never actually got to read in English class. You wouldn't think it would be a McDonald's commercial. Yeah, Ed, I prefer Burger King too. I just always feel bigger. They don't make me hate myself after I eat them, you know? Oh, Arby's. Oh, we got some bougie over here. I say that Kai actually has an Arby's close to him. You know, Kai, we got a new gas station up the interstate not too long ago that has an Arby's. Hey, Bandit. Yeah, man. They got the cough, but aside from that, everything's not, you know, not so bad. But I'm annoyed that we finally have this Arby's, because when I was a kid, and I mean like a young kid, like, you know, 9 or whatever, for my birthday one year, my grandmother gave me a $10 gift card to Arby's. which was annoying because we weren't anywhere near an Arby's. Like, there was no Arby's within our nearby vicinity. I feel like maybe she just forgot my birthday and had an Arby's gift card and just passed it along to me, you know?
Step away from the platform edge.
And I don't think I ever actually got to use that card. Like, I had that for years. Because I didn't really get to go traveling a lot, because, you know, Mom never went anywhere. And it's not like, you'd be like, hey, Dad, can we specifically drive out of town to go to Arby's so I can use my $10 Arby's gift card? What? No, Silas. There's a Whammers at New Babbage. It's where the bar is. It's in the circular area where the nightclub is. That was the first Whammers introduced, was at New Babbage. Wait, Kai, hold on. They got sweet potato fries. Yeah, like, that's why I prefer, like, food truck stuff. It's a bit more expensive, but one, you know, local business. And two, like, you always feel a bit better. Yeah, it's totally at Whammers. It's in the circular, outside circular area by the bar. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, I can already feel more coming on. I mean, if you want, Silas, I can make the trip out there and look at it. We could take a quick break from moving boxes. See, Ed, like, I feel like Fuddruckers is a bit of a unicorn. Because I always see it in media, but I've never actually seen one, like, in real life, you know? 1892? Oh, come on. Yeah, Apple, like the... Sorry, the honey bear is selling honey. That one's a bit of a... I don't know how to approach that one, because... Like, they're already predatory in their relationship with the bees. You know, they just go up and punch the beehive open and eat all the honey. And like, now they're exporting it for monetary profit. Like, that one just feels weird, you know? Yes, Crumpet, that fish. I am bringing up that damn commercial again. Give me back that fillet of fish. Give me that fish. Give me back that fillet of fish. Give me that fish. What if it were you hanging up on this wall? If it was you and that sandwich, you wouldn't be laughing at all. Seriously, you take out the singing and the McDonald's tie-in, like, you could easily make that like an Eldritch horror short story of just some fish begging for his meat back as you calmly eat your dinner, ignoring it. Oh, Mike, I know that one. My grandfather used to have that. Was it Big Mouth Billy Bass, or was it the catfish? I know there were two of them. out it's a catchy commercial. Like, when I was a kid, I used to laugh my ass off, because, you know, they were just calmly listening to this fish, like, beg for its meat back in song. But, you know, as an adult, like, wow, that's kind of messed up. But it's also just a really catchy tune, you know? Like, I hate to advertise for free, but it's a really catchy tune. Ah, Billy Bass, yeah. I remember old Billy Bass. Yeah, Moon. I'm actually... I've gone through my water. I'm gonna have to go get some more.
East of Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Man, do they still even do the $5 footlongs? Like, every time that I go to the subway,
All property was
I swear it's like $14 for a friggin' footlong and like a cookie. And I'm trying to figure out what the hell they're charging me for. It's like, all I ask is chicken with marinara on it. That's it. And then, you know, like the vegetables. But they give you the vegetables for free. Right? Like, the vegetables are free at Subway, right? Like, do they charge by the topping? Well, still, it shouldn't be that much. It's usually just like lettuce, onion, tomato. But, like, you know, it's always like, oh, you know, $5 footlong or whatever. And then, like, I order my footlong. It's like $14 friggin' dollars. Like, I should have just got, like, 2 quesadillas. Hey, Russell. Do I have any other fast movers here? No. Oh, you got the Pisces. That's, you know what, that's fast enough. Let's take the Pisces. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna swing on by New Babs right quick. Just take a quick break from trading. And check out this Whammers. Yeah, see, like, I'm not getting the bacon and avocado. And yeah, for sure, you really can. You know what sucks about this cough the most? Going out in public. Like, you still wear a mask and stuff. Trying to be nice. Considerate, but, like, you know, you're out in public, you're buying, I don't know, beans or whatever at the store. And, you know, you just start coughing like that. And someone gives you a look like, no, it ain't the Rona, I got a condition, but you can't explain it because you're coughing. And honestly, I just don't like telling my life story to strangers, you know? Like, I've worked long enough in retail for people to do it to me. I don't like doing it to people. People love doing that to just random retail employees.
Landing gear raised.
Like, you know, you'll be doing your job.
Thank you.
I'm like, oh, is there anything else I can help you with today? And like, oh, you look just like my Bradford. Oh, he died when I was 15. I'll always remember Bradford. He helped me move after my parents broke up. And, like, you just, you know, it's like they tell you, like, their whole life story, and, like, you're sitting there smiling, and you're nodding during the appropriate parts of the story. But inside your head, you're just waiting for them to stop so you can check them out and forget about them. Are they Oscar? Wait, hold on. Is Oscar Mayer bad? For cheap? And no, I haven't. Like, okay, so literally the only thing I've ever gotten that's okay. I got a meatball sandwich once. But 99.9% of the time, if I'm at a Subway, I just get chicken with marinara sauce, just, you know, slabbed all over it. Alright, we're in the jump. So give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna go get some more water. Cause yeah, that throat tickle's coming on. So 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. Let me catch up here. See, I'm really bad about that, like telling people no. But as far as Papa John's or Domino's, I can't taste, so it's literally whatever's open or cheapest. Oh, how did this happen? That's a good idea. Problem for me, though, is I am a weenie when it comes to spicy stuff. Absolute weenie. You know, I forgot how long the trip was to Microtech. Ooh, Apple. Sounds like some positional desync, plus probably ramming into you with said desync. There's been a lot of that. A lot of that. Let's see. What jobs do they have available on Jump? Evaluation. Daryl McDonald. Oh, it's a cave mission. Bull. I'm glad we can read this. You know, with the HUD. Like, I'm glad there's a drop shadow. Or I'm glad this is more opaque. What's this guy's name? Daisetsu Gibbons? Sam Ashbrook. The wreck site on Hurston. I forget, is it like the NPCs like inside the wrecks? Or is that just atmospheric bounty? Ooh, apple. That is expensive, man. You know, I kind of miss Whataburger sometimes, but I just remember it being so salty. Like, just ridiculously salty. Yeah, McNugget. Yeah, the Texas chain. Like, everyone always goes on about them being amazing. They're the best thing in Texas. Which, it might be the best thing in Texas at 4 in the morning. Oh, thank you, Squirrel. Have a good one, man. Good luck with the rest of your day. Ooh, who do we have here? Why can't... Oh, because I had... Arctic Wolf. And his 600... Hmm? Hold on, that's weird. Unless that's the name of the 600i. Is that the name of the 600i? Oh, no, we'll never know. Whoop. I mean, I guess we will once we, get to New Babbage. Hey, watermelon? Yeah, man. Although I probably won't be on for too much longer. I'm just gonna go check out the Whammers down at New Babbage. Whew. You guys excited for that new river coming out? Like, I don't know what we'll actually have to do with it. Like, I guess it's just, proof of concept that they can throw rivers everywhere. Alright, 600i, come here, you. Ah, yeah, it does. Look at that. Gives you the actual name. Neato. Oh, yeah, Brandon. Yeah, I'm using Toby. You know, Michael, that's a good question. Because, like, you always see that thing in games where it's like, everything is fictional, bear no resemblance, or any resemblance is purely coincidental.
Landing gear.
Hey, Jedi. Hell yeah, man. I've had a lot of time off, unfortunately, just from either the cough or sleep just being absolutely wrecked. Yeah, man, I'm still around. Man, I wish I could open this garage from the side. Sneak in with the Pisces. You know, that's not a bad idea. I'm really bad at sightseeing, though. Yeah, I could totally get that Pisces in there. Oh, thank you, boo. Well, okay, so Brandon, I do want to preface this. I do have interest in Toby, so please take everything I say as something that's probably biased, but I really do enjoy my Toby. I was hesitant at first, but I was thoroughly convinced to get one, and a bunch of people here in the stream actually pitched in to help me get one. And I will say it's made flying a lot more fun. But I wouldn't say easier, but like, okay. Let's say I'm doing a dogfight. And someone flies by me. I can actually turn my head and look and follow them, you know. And having a difference between the eye tracking and the head tracking does help a lot. I originally thought that it would be very annoying, because I just thought that it would just crazily go everywhere and it would be very hard to control, but it's actually not. It's very, very intuitive. Oh yeah, man, I remember. How you doing with the buddy, Jedi? Flying the big rigs now? Hey, Dread, you know, now that you say that, since you called it out, yep, I gotta do it. I mean, I'm gonna be wrapping it up soon, but not just yet.
Hi, welcome to the store.
But yeah, see? Totally got a Whammers here at New Babbage. This was the first one. Yeah, we'll eat a chicken wing. Negative. It does work with glasses, though. Works at night. You can play in a pitch black room. In fact, it'll work even if you only got one eye. You just have to go in and tell it which eye to, you know, use. I mean, it's in the bar area. I mean, let's be honest, like, there's not really a lot of shopping in this area. Like, I've heard it works well with glasses, but I haven't personally got to do it myself. Actually, whoa, hold on. Did we just eat that paper too? Hold on. Try a deluxe. Hold on. Is the deluxe actually... It is thicker. Look at that. Look at that attention to detail. That fidelity. The deluxe model is actually bigger than the regular model, or the chicken model. Neat.
I think you're going to be happy with that.
Could use some more vegetables though. And some sauce. That's a dry looking burger. Cheese isn't melted. Oh man, Jedi, I'm sorry. Yeah, the wipes will hit us all. And there will be more wipes in the future, too. Yeah, tell you what, Brandon. I'm gonna log out of here, but I will do just a couple of rounds in, Arena Commander right quick, like Pirate Swarm, just to show you what I'm talking about. And yeah, Kai, it really doesn't crunch like the Double Dog does. Yeah, I'm just gonna do like a few runs. I'm not gonna do the whole pirate swarm. Oops. Force of habit. Russell, we're at 316 right now. 317 is an Evocati. Yeah, Phaedrus, you like it? I do like mine a lot. It's also great for truck simulator. Oh, yeah, sorry, 3.16.1. I always forget. There's my buck. Good old buck. Buck.
Swarm initiated.
Oh yeah, no, the costs I completely understand. I find myself either resetting it or like turning it off and on a lot too, at least during stream anyway. Yeah, so like, you know, you can look around your cockpit. Here, I'll show the difference. Alright, so I'm gonna do just the eye tracking. So I'm not moving my head. I'm gonna look at the top left, bottom right, bottom left, and back to center. And this is actual, you know, head movement. So anyway, let's, you know, fight some people. You can see what I'm talking about when it comes to combat. Now, I'm not the best at combat. So when I overshoot this guy, just remember that. But yeah, like, when you blow past somebody, it certainly makes it a lot easier to, see whether they win. He's not really doing much, is he? Actually, not a lot of head movement. You can actually customize the sensitivity. So check this out. I actually have it set up where I can look behind me, and I'm still looking at the screen. Like, I've got my head turned probably 45 degrees. Like, I've got it set up to where it gets more sensitive, or like it goes further the more I move my head. So this way I can actually look around without having to move all the way up. So like this is probably 5 degrees, I would say. And then the more I move my head, the more extreme the ranges start to go. Hey, Matt. Long time no see, man. How you doing? Yeah, you can change the curves. In fact, I don't think Greg here is going to give us too much of a... Alright, hold on, it's single player so I can pause. So, alright. For Star Citizen, alright, so we've got actual Toby settings here in game. So, you've got input scale. You get your dead zone, so that way, like, you know, barely any movement's not going to cause it to jump all the way over. But you can set, like, gaze responsiveness, the sensitivity. Actually, I think most of mine is default, except for maybe the responsiveness. But yeah, like, you've got ways to mix and match all the settings. You can actually really fine-tune it for what you want to do, which is nice. And yeah, like, you can fine-tune, like, how quickly it responds with the responsiveness setting. Like, right now it's set to just have an oh-so slight delay for me. But, like, alright. So I'm just gonna say, as soon as I turn my head. So I'm gonna go left. Straight. Right. Straight again. Up. Yeah, so you can see, like, how quickly it's doing it as I'm saying it. Ah, Crumpet, that's it. But yeah, the gaze-based targeting is really nice. Like, okay, so you can look at something and hit your target button. and it'll automatically target whatever you're looking at.
Contact.
Like, you see how it kind of highlights like the blue or the red? It's because I'm looking at them. So like, I'll look at the blue, look back at the red, and I'll hit my targeting button, bam. So that way, when you're like, huh, that's the jerk I need to specifically target, but there's 30 of them, you just look at it, hit your targeting button, and boom. Oh, Mad Trade's the same. It's the same. We really won't see any meaningful changes probably till 3.18. I feel like I stole that Hornet's kill, but he wasn't really doing anything with it. Now, I'm probably not the best person to talk to about Toby, because I pretty much just plugged it in and went. There's probably tons of other things you can do with it. Okay, you know what? That time, he's the one who blew by me. I'm not the one who overshot him. Yeah, I gotta start flying slower. Otherwise, I'm never gonna catch old Tatum here. What kind of name is Tatum? Like a potato?
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
But yeah, that's the gist of it. Yes, it does work in FPS mode. I just usually keep mine off for FPS, because I'm really bad about using it incorrectly, or, you know, not lining up my sights right because I'm being a doofus. But yeah, it does work in first person. I just have mine turned off for that. Like, it's got, what are the settings? And you can set up a button where you can just turn it off and on a whim. Yeah, see, they've got the FPS settings. But I've got mine set to where it's only when I'm in a seat. Yeah, how did this happen? I've got the responsiveness set to 75. Wait, what? Does it work in third person? Oh, wait, I don't think I've got it set up for third person. I do not. But yeah, that's the gist of it. And I will say, like, it takes a little bit to, I would say, train yourself on using it. But it's not a painful experience. But yeah, that's old Toby. That's how Toby works. You know, Jedi, there should be a free fly. There was one not too long ago. I want to say, like, what, 2 weeks ago? When 3.17 launches, there should be another one after that. There should be one actually during Invictus, or Fleet Week. And that's usually in, what, April? May? And yeah, how did this happen? I'm really bad about overshooting my targets in the Buccaneer. Yeah, Brandon, I could do that. I don't mind doing FPS. I'm just bad at it. Yeah, we could probably do some of that tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna go and wrap up this for now, because I am starting to fade. Yeah, there have been a lot of free flies. Oh, Crumpet. Oh, thank you, dear. Yeah, man, I can do that. Yeah, we're gonna go and wrap it up here for now. And you'll resume tomorrow, because like I said, I can feel myself fading. Hope you guys had some fun today. I had fun, you know, knocking around some boxes, running some trade. Hey, Slavus, thank you, man. yeah, you guys have a good one. I will catch you guys all tomorrow. Make sure you drink plenty of water, and as always, until next time, keep on trucking. Have a good night, guys.